everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Chargers going up against the Colts. With that, let's get you up to Lucas Oil Stadium. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. We welcome you to the heart of the Hoosier State in the Circle City of Indianapolis, Indiana, at Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the San Diego Chargers and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by Phillip Rivers in his 13th NFL season, and now, Charles, his 11th as the Charger starter. Quite a run.
It has been a terrific run, and somewhere Charger greats of the past are just looking at Phillip Rivers and saying he's the exact guy to follow in the chain. You know, they've always had guys who could throw it really well, big-time receivers, put up big numbers on offense. Phillip Rivers was the exact right guy to be in San Diego.
Rivers. Right side catch. This is Gates. That throw good for 4. It's second down. The 11 offensive starters for the Chargers of San Diego on your screen, and one of them who provides a lot of experience, certainly, Danny Woodhead.
Love him. We think of him as a third down back, catching the ball out of the backfield, creating first downs, but he can run it inside. He did it quite effectively at Chadron State in Nebraska, set big-time records in Division II.
Second-year man, it's Melvin Gordon. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. And now a look at the defense for the Colts.
Trent Cole's been around the outside linebacker. He provides consistent play.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6.
I got you. I got you. Set, 380.
Working out of the gun, Rivers trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Butler. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive. First interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it needs a change. So they're operating in the red zone.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them.
In zone or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. After the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25. Yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
White and hot.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, the person carrying the ball is always the easy target when things aren't going so well. But I think it's a combination with the Chargers. They've got to get the offensive line going in order to improve those numbers from last year. They weren't very good running it, partner.
No, they were bottom of the AFC, second to last in the entire NFL.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Ready. Check me, 80.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. It's Vontae Davis, the Pro Bowler, in on the stop.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Rivers off the play fake to Woodhead. He's got time. He's going to look deep down the field. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And the young rookie takes the field.
This rookie is going to guide our team. Thrown into the fire.
Try and start this drive in the air. Now they go screen. It's complete. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Trent Richardson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts 6 points. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Vinatieri now for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
They'll come out in the pistol. First down, Rivers. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. A second down throw for Rivers. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
On third down, Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective third down play to move the chains.
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move. 3 down, 3 down.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards on the pickup. Good enough for a San Diego first down.
Partner, I was fortunate enough to see Melvin Gordon throughout his college career. And what I liked the most about him, he always added something to his game. He went from being what I called a gimmick runner, a lot of jet sweeps and things of that nature, to being a full-time, 3-down back who can make big plays at any time.
Big plays indeed from Kenosha, Wisconsin. High school teammate of?
Say it.
Trey Waynes.
How about that? Pretty good right there.
Yeah,
Two
good.
of those guys end up in the NFL. Melvin Gordon's rookie year was a far cry from his last season at Wisconsin, wasn't it?
Boy, it was. Yeah, we got the numbers right here. 3.5 yards per carry, 641 yards, no touchdown.
Well, I think his team is really looking to do things to help him break out and get back to that Wisconsin form in 2016.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense. They were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Third and short yardage. Rivers finds his target. It's Gates. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Do you get the sense, Brandon, that people are trying to retire Antonio Gates? They keep thinking this is almost the end of the line, and then he keeps making catches like the one we just saw there.
He's the old reliable, you're right, just one of 9 players in the NFL with 100 or more touchdowns.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
From the red zone now, Rivers. Allen has it, left side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Odd. 5 down. Stand up in.
Right, and hot, 380.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And the seemingly endless drive continues.
Odd. 5 down.
It's a they're on the 5-yard line here, second down and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Now, that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed, because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
So they're back at the 7 now for third and goal. Working out a gun, Rivers. Finding time. That's caught at the 3. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it ends with a San Diego score. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Right. Strong left, strong left. It's our field. Hurry up, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
Here we go now.
They go play action here on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jatavis Brown picked it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter.
Let's go, D.
The 1-8er, 390.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is the score.
on EA Sports is brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff.
Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the second and short yardage to start things out.
Watch right. Come on, boy.
City high. 380.
Now it's his carry for Melvin Gordon. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Trent Cole on the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know. Face of him puts him down.
Here's Drew Kaiser now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's looking. So far, your analysis.
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
They'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the second quarter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for an Indianapolis first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Holding offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag.
Good job, baby. Touchdown, baby. Touchdown.
Following the flag, 1st and 20 now.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw here. Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good pickup after the penalty, 12 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go now. Green 19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
All right, here we go. 319! 319!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch. second and medium, 2nd and 5 now.
Tight ends left.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here we go now.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
Here we go now.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's caught by Moncrief. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. And it looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning.
Let's see if they can sneak one more good play in before the 2-minute signal.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. He will not go down.
Have to retape those ankles.
20 yards on the pickup there. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal. The 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't it? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Tight end left. Tight end left. Odd.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
They'll try and run it in. It's Richardson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Out of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Colts hang on to their lead. Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Colts defensive unit trots back out there. They were able to force that 3 and out. That led to a touchdown. Defenses obviously love 3 and outs. They want more of that.
They created a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast, but it set up their own offense, gave them a little spark, and they took it downfield and scored.
Now the question, can they do it again? Let's see.
3 down, 3 down.
Set, green 80, block 15.
Rivers now to throw on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's second down. On second down, Rivers again. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And now they're in the hurry up. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Open man, it's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. 18 yards there and a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
It's a gain of 14 there, and the Chargers are going to have a first down. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game, and I think they have to be happy with the result.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Ringo. Come off the ball hard.
Yo, Rocket.
Check. Fresno.
Now movement up front. I think this will be on San Diego.
False start, offense.
Here we go on 1st and 15. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So the penalty by the offense, and now they face a 1st and 15.
I got one.
Ready.
They'll throw again. Rivers surveying the field. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being real precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Rivers again. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. The first down throw here for Rivers. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
Double tight. Five down. Stand up in.
To the air again here, Rivers. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have made this a 1-score game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it ends. The touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 97 yards. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep. Get to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. What an explosive kickoff return from the 2 all the way to the end zone. A 98-yard return for 6. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Phillip Rivers now gears up to take the offense back out there. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? I mean, he's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Don't get nervous.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he is going to lose yardage here. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Colts have been solid in the secondary to this point. The Chargers have struggled now for 2 straight weeks in the passing department, and so it just hasn't been a big part of their offense. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. 3rd down at the 29. Under duress, and the pass is picked off. Butler's reading the play and comes away with it, ending the drive. Offense out now following the INT. Quick pass and catch by Hilton. And it ends up working for a touchdown. Colts strike first in this one. 1st and 10. Richardson's able to make the catch in traffic. This play goes for a score. That puts them on top by 14. Chargers have it at the 7. Williams is able to get open here, and after the short pass, he'll score. The Chargers trail now by just 7. Now 1st and 10, pass will be completed out of the gun, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 22. The offense was later through a pick to end the drive. Colts with the ball midway through the 2nd. Richardson's going to take it off the right side, and he ends up rushing in for his 2nd touchdown. The lead now at 14. Chargers take over late in the 2nd. Allen makes the grab in traffic, and it leads to a touchdown. The Chargers down now by 13. Staying late in the half. Hilton's going to get a running start here, and he'll win the sprint to the end zone. That puts them on top by 14.
Okay, Larry, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Chargers, their defense heading back out there. They are down on the scoreboard as we begin the 2nd half and looking to avoid a bigger deficit.
And I could just hear the coaches now. I can hear the head coach. Guys, first 5 minutes. First series of the 2nd half. Offense or defense, you got to set the tone.
They'll try to set that tone here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That was good for 16, and the drive will continue. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Remember how much we enjoyed watching him last week?
It's the same thing this week. Look at those numbers.
I'd hate to be a defender right now because no matter what they're throwing at him in terms of coverages, he's finding ways to defeat it. And even when he's covered, he's not covered. Hey, what is he doing? He's what's that term they use? He's uncovering and making big catches. Really fun to watch.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
He ain't going nowhere.
And quickly, they get to the line. At first down, he'll drop to throw. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And the Colts are going to have a first. They'll look to throw again. Completes it to Moncrief, left side. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
We're watching here. We're watching a guy in total command of every situation, throwing the ball well, guiding his team, moving them. This is a whole lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it was fun last week. Sometimes it feels like we're in all these games. Time running out here on the play clock. At first and goal, Gore. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
Second and goal from the 2-yard line. They'll try and push it in with Gore. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
I'm only chuckling because I remember one of my coaches talking about, yeah, well, if you need 2, you better get 2. If you only get 1, that's not a successful play, and that's what they got.
Yeah, tried the sneak for 2. We know that can be tough. It showed tough there. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They're going to run. Here's Richardson, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Trent Richardson, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Hey. We got 3 down.
380!
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction and bottle him up again, because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And the evidence shows last week's game, it's really leaked into a second game now, Charles. What do you think of this?
And it's a surprise, isn't it? Because when we spent time watching them practice, talking with the coaches, they felt like a bounce back was going to happen this week. They were very confident in the game plan, thought the defenses they would see would present great opportunities for big-time runs. We're not getting that so far. I don't know if it's the game plan or if they're just being overwhelmed by the defense they're facing.
And only able to muster a couple, down to about the 27. Tackle made there by Mike Adams, a strong safety.
Well, I mean, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Hey, guys. Check me out.
Set, 380.
Rivers from the gun on third down. He's got time in the pocket. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
So now on fourth down, on comes Josh Lambo and the field goal unit for the Chargers. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Lambo will put this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off that lead.
And now you put the pressure on your defense, who didn't particularly play all that well in the first half. But they're going to need to step it up here and make some plays if these guys are going to have any chance.
This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll run again with Richardson. And an alley to run. And he's taken down, but not before he gets us into enemy territory across the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Richardson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on the fourth. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13.
All right, here we go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
So many components go into a well-executed screen pass. You've got to sell. Offensive line's got to sell like they've missed blocks and then they move out and they're out in front of the running back. He's got to sell that he's trying to block and then he slips out into the route. The quarterback has to sell that maybe he's trying to throw it downfield. Instead, he slips it off to the running back, and when you get one set perfectly, you have to catch the ball. And that didn't happen on that play.
Defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And now it's 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's off the mark, incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. One receiver left is Hilton. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. at the 8. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go now.
Third and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He loses 4, and it brings up 4. Vinatieri now on to try the field goal for the Colts. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be, well, we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens. things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
Here's the punter, McAfee, to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Melvin Gordon now, he and the offense, they trot back out there. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now it's gotten more true to form.
And sometimes it takes a little while for an offensive line to get in sync. Because early in a game, defenses throw different patterns at you, different formations, different sets. And you might not block them quite the way you want to. But as you start to get into a groove and you figure...
Looking for his tight end Gates, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense got to it.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Tight end to the left, tight end left.
Hurry up, here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
Tight right.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the catch made by Hilton. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Hurry up, here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. But he's got his man Hilton. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
And he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there. And now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to.
Hey, we got tight right.
Here we go now.
On the run, it's Robert Turner. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. In possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Tight on the left. Move.
Hurry up, here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And a nifty little deep juke spin move. Not a great deal there on the back end, but a nice gain still. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. They'll set up to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
He wasn't ready.
third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Watch tight end.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
5-2 is the mic. 5-2.
They'll go back to the air here after the INT. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was looking for Antonio Gates that time. And that'll bring up second down. Ten yards still left on second down.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Hey,
all right, here we go.
Watch
380.
From the gun, Rivers. Caught left side, Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And they're going to speed things up here. First and 10, Rivers. He's got time. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
And they're going to go soft on the corners.
52.
They'll throw again. Rivers. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. And the offense moving quickly to the line. First down, Rivers. It's complete right side to Benjamin. Give him 27 yards that time. And that'll be good for San Diego first down. Rivers now to throw on first down. Complete. It's Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw is Rivers. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Delta.
Big edge.
A second down throw for Rivers. Going underneath for Gordon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 6. And another timeout taken by the Colts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
To the air again here, Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
That 180? Did I say green 80?
Desperation time. Rivers on 4th down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And tough starting field position here. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I got to get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
All right, here we go. 319!
That one looks like he'll throw here. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Colts, it's an ideal date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.